What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod, and I'm bringing you today the first of the two deck list videos from our most recent dual video series. Today we're going to be taking a look at our Synchron deck. I'm not going to really go through too much of the combos of either one of the decks, either Synchron or Dino Rabbit. I feel like everybody knows what Dino Rabbit does already, and I've gone over a lot of the combos for your Synchron deck before in other videos, so I'm just going to kind of run through the card list, if you will. Especially for the Dino Rabbit deck for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Synchron deck for today. We're playing 3 copies of Junk Synchron, 3 copies of Quickdraw Snychron, 3 copies of Level Eater. A lot of people still kind of question having 3 Level Eaters, but he's kind of integral to getting your Quasar plays off and probably going into some really good shenanigans with Quickdraw. So if you don't have a Level Eater already, you know, it's really hard to get that kind of momentum going. And I just feel like, you know, I'd rather have an extra one in my hand than not have any. We're playing 2 copies of Unknown Synchron, 2 copies of Synchron Explorer, 2 copies of Quillbolt Hedgehog, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, 1 Dandylion. We're doing just 1 Dopplewarrior. We're trying out with 1 right now. Sometimes I would draw 2 and it was just kind of, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. So I'm trying it out right now with just 1. I may go back to 2 because sometimes I don't draw it as much as I'd like. So I don't know, we'll see. And then for now I'm trying 1 Cyber Dragon in the deck as well. It kind of helps go for some more bigger plays and pushes. If I can special summon a Cyber Dragon first, then maybe normal summon out my Junk Synchron, and even if they veil it or something, I can still go into a level 8 Synchro. You know, and if they don't, then I can, you know, bring back some other stuff and continue on with some other shenanigans. So it's kind of cool. It's plus it's a one way out I kind of have to Thunder King, which can give the deck a lot of problems as well. So it's kind of cool. All right, so that's our monsters. Now for the spells, we're of course playing 3 copies of Tuning, our big searcher of the deck, playing a copy of Reinforcement of the Army, another one of our searcher cards. We got Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Double MST, Mind Control, and Pot of Avarice. I've kind of opted to take out the Foolish and the 1-for-1 at this time. They were kind of a little too situational sometimes. They did enable a lot of really crazy plays, but if you're in a top decking scenario, or you know, you're low on cards and resources, and just drawing into those cards were kind of really more problematic than helpful a lot of times. So that's the end of our spells. Alright, so for traps we have 2 copies of Solemn Warning, 2 copies of Torrential, Fiendish Chain, Dimensional Prison, Bottomless Trap Hole, Mirror Force, and Compulsory. I've been going a lot of the multifunctional kind of trap lineups lately. I really kind of like having a little bit of everything in there. You never really know what deck you're going to be playing against in this format, as there's a lot of different viable options, and to have a little bit of everything and then side into what you actually need, I think kind of works better. A lot of these traps will work against multiple decks, and when you have a better idea of what your opponent's playing against, then you can side correctly, and then you still have a little bit of options in your main deck for just about everything. That's going to be the end of the traps. Okay, so for the extra deck, we of course got our Formula Synchron, Armory Arm, Allied Justice Catastor, TG Hyper Librarian, Junk Warrior, Junk Gardna. I decided to go with Junk Gardna over Drill Warrior for now. I still kind of like him a little bit better, just because you can go into him with both Junk Synchron and Quickdraw. I know Drill Warrior is an awesome card, and he has a great combo, of course, with Dandylion, but I don't know, I just feel like more times than not that Junk Gardna has helped me more than Drill Warrior. From there we of course got Gaia Knight, Black Rose Dragon, Junk Berserker. Still liking him a lot more than Junk Archer, although Junk Archer does have you know, good merits with getting rid of cards like Zen mains and whatnot. But I still think just the mere power, the 2700, it's a good out to a lot of the big boss monsters that you can go into really easily, especially if you just draw Synchron Explorer, summon him, bring out Quickdraw, and you can go right into Junk Berserker and get a really good, quick, easy 2700 beater out there. From there you got Junk Destroyer, Road Warrior, integral to our combo, Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon, of course, Shooting Star Dragon, and of course our big boss monster of the deck, Shooting Quasar Dragon. Alright, and that's going to kind of round up the extra deck. Alright, and there you have it, YouTube. This was the Synchron deck that I used in the most recent duel video series. I'm not really going to go into any of the combos of the deck. Like I said before, I think I've kind of gone over a lot of them already in other videos, so make sure you check those out if you're looking for combos. One of the things I was thinking about doing for a future video series was maybe like a how to summon Quasar out. There's a lot of combos that you can get Quasar out in just one turn if you just have the right 3 or 4 cards in your hand. Especially if you're going first and you draw those 3 or 4 cards, you can bust Quasar out right off the bat and kind of give your opponent a lot of trouble. And then when you draw into your Pot of Avarice or whatnot, you can go ahead and send them all back in and bring them out again later. That's if you hadn't already decimated your opponent with your Quasar. If that's a video series that you guys are kind of looking to see, make sure you let me know in the comment section below and I might start that up. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.